But what if I told you that in the next few hours your bag is about to go on a wild journey airlines really don't want you to see? A chaotic trip through a maze of high-speed conveyor belts, automated sorters, and human handlers under crushing pressure to move thousands of bags an hour. It's a world of sudden drops, rough tumbles, and being squashed in the cargo hold. The risks are more real than you think, from the infamous pen trick that can pop open a locked zipper in seconds to a simple scanning error that sends your luggage on a solo trip to another continent. But don't worry. This isn't about scaring you into a carry-on only life. It's about making you smarter than the system. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on what really happens behind the scenes and giving you the ultimate guide to making sure your stuff arrives safe, sound, and in your hands. Watch until the end. By the end of this video, I'll reveal pro tips and show you how to protect your bag like a seasoned pro. Before we get to the solutions, you have to understand what we're up against. The journey your bag takes is a gauntlet of potential disasters. Knowing the threats is the first step to beating them. And there are three big ones: your bag disappearing, getting destroyed, or being broken into. There is no feeling quite like the slow dawning horror of being the last person at an empty baggage carousel. Everyone else is gone, but you're still there, staring at the motionless belt as your heart sinks. And while the tech is getting better, this problem is far from solved. CETA, the air transport technology company, reported that in 2024, the global mishandled baggage rate was 6.3 bags for every 1,000 passengers. That might sound low, but with a record 5.3 billion people flying last year, that adds up to a wild 33.4 million bags getting mishandled. Of those, about 74% are just delayed, 18% are damaged or have things stolen from them, and a painful 8% are lost for good. The airline you fly with makes a huge difference. U.S. Department of Transportation data shows that in 2023, American Airlines had one of the higher mishandling rates at around 7.6 bags per 1,000 passengers, while Allegiant Air was way down at just 1.9. That shows your choice of carrier directly impacts your risk. So what's the number one culprit? Transfers. A whopping 41% of all incidents happen when your bag fails to make a connecting flight, especially at huge, busy airports with tight layovers. Throw in things like tagging errors, bags not being loaded onto the plane, and weather delays, and you've got the perfect recipe for your luggage to take an unscheduled solo vacation. For the airlines, this is a $5 billion headache. But for you, it's a ruined vacation, a blown business meeting, or the loss of something you can never replace. Even if your bag shows up, there's no guarantee it'll be in one piece. The journey from check-in to the cargo hold and back to you is aggressive. Think of it as a high-speed, automated obstacle course where your bag is flung down chutes, dropped onto belts, and stacked under hundreds, sometimes thousands, of pounds of other luggage. This is where your choice of suitcase really matters. A soft-sided bag might be flexible, but it can be like tissue paper against a sharp corner or a heavy impact. Zippers burst, fabric rips, and wheels and handles snap right off. It's no surprise that damaged bags made up 18% of all mishandled luggage incidents last year, a number that's actually going up. And it's not just the outside. The shock and pressure can destroy what's inside. That bottle of wine, the fragile souvenirs, your expensive electronics, they're all at the mercy of this process. Airlines often refuse to cover damage to fragile items, saying it's on you to pack them correctly. So you're the one stuck with the bill when something breaks. This is the one that really keeps people up at night. The idea that someone can just open your bag and steal your things. And the scariest part? It's disturbingly easy. Let's talk about the pen trick. It's so simple it's scary. A thief takes a normal ballpoint pen, jams it into the teeth of a standard zipper, and pries it open. They can rummage through your bag, take what they want, and then slide the locked zipper pulls right back over the opening to reseal it. You'd never even know it was tampered with until you open it later and find your stuff is gone. And what about those TSA-approved locks? Here's a little mythbuster for you. They are not for theft prevention. They are designed so TSA agents can use a master key to open your bag for inspection without breaking your lock. While it might slow down a casual thief, a pro knows they aren't a real obstacle. In fact, the master key designs have leaked online, meaning anyone with a 3D printer can potentially make their own. Theft is usually a crime of opportunity. Expensive-looking bags or luggage left in a quiet corner are prime targets. It happens during security screenings and in the less monitored parts of the baggage system. Now that you know the battlefield, it's time to fight back. You can't control the system, but you can absolutely upgrade your defenses. Here are the most powerful ways to make sure your luggage arrives with you, safe and sound. Tip 1. Choose your armor wisely. The right luggage matters. Your first line of defense is the bag itself. This isn't about fancy brands, it's about solid construction. Hard shell luggage made from polycarbonate or similar plastics is king when it comes to crush protection and is much harder to slash open. The downside? It can crack under a really hard hit and shows scuffs like crazy. Soft shell luggage, usually made of tough ballistic nylon, is more flexible. It can absorb impacts better without cracking and has those handy outside pockets. But those same pockets are easy targets, and the fabric is vulnerable to cuts and that nasty pen trick. Whichever you choose, hunt for these key features. Bomb-proof zippers. Look for bags with double coil or anti-puncture zippers. These have two interlocking sets of teeth that are almost impossible to pry open with a pen. Or, for the ultimate defense, go with zipperless luggage that uses clamps instead. Sturdy wheels. Spinners with 4 wheels are easy to glide, but the wheels are exposed and vulnerable. Two-wheeled roller bags are often tougher since the wheels are recessed into the frame. Give them a test roll in the store. They should feel solid, not flimsy. A rock-solid handle. A wobbly, cheap-feeling handle is a classic failure point. It should pull up and push down smoothly with minimal wiggle. Tip 2. Make your bag unforgettable. The art of identification. Go to any baggage carousel. What do you see? A sea of identical black roller bags. This is a thief's dream. It's way too easy for someone to mistakenly grab a bag that looks just like theirs. Your mission is to make your bag so distinct that it's impossible to mistake and a terrible target for a thief. Use brightly colored luggage. Or, if you prefer black, make it loud with personal touches. A vibrant luggage strap helps you spot it from a mile away and adds a bit of extra security. Use unique luggage tags, slap on some stickers, or get a wild luggage cover. The cover also has the bonus of hiding your zippers, making your bag a less tempting snack. Critically, you need ID on the outside and the inside. Your outside tag should have your name and phone number, but skip the home address. You don't need to advertise that your house is empty. Inside your bag, stick a business card or a note with your full contact info and travel itinerary. If the outside tag gets ripped off, this is the airline's only shot at finding you. And please, please, please rip off all the old airline tags from past trips. You don't want to confuse the scanners. Tip 3. The game changer. Embrace tracking technology. This is the single most powerful, sanity-saving tool in modern travel. Get a luggage tracker like an Apple AirTag or a Tile. These small, cheap devices have completely flipped the script for passengers. Just toss one inside your suitcase. These trackers use the network of millions of other nearby devices to report their location back to your phone. This gives you an insane amount of power. Picture this. You land, but your bag is a no-show. The airline agent says their system shows it's still back in London and will be on the next flight. But you pull out your phone, open your tracking app, and show them that your bag is, in fact, sitting on the tarmac in Frankfurt. You can give them precise, real-time info to find your stuff. It yanks the power out of their hands and puts it right back in yours. Tip 4. Lock it down, but lock it smart. A lock is a deterrent. It won't stop a determined professional, but it will absolutely stop a lazy, opportunistic thief. They will always go for the easiest target, and an unlocked bag is a giant flashing "Rob Me" sign. Use a TSA-approved lock so security can inspect your bag without destroying it. But here's the pro move. Use a heavy-duty zip tie threaded through the zipper pulls along with your lock. Security can just cut the tie if they need to get in, but it gives you a clear, tamper-evident seal. If you get your bag and that tie is gone or replaced, you know instantly that someone opened it. Now you can inspect your belongings right there at the baggage office, which is crucial for filing a claim on time. Tip 5. Your carry-on is your lifeline. What never to check. This is a non-negotiable golden rule of travel. Your checked bag is a gamble. Your carry-on stays with you. That means some things must never go into the cargo hold. Valuables, jewelry, cameras, laptops, tablets, large amounts of cash. Airlines straight up say in their contracts they are not liable for these items in checked baggage. If they're lost or stolen, you get nothing. Essentials. This is even more critical. Your passport, ID, credit cards, house keys, and car keys belong with you. Period. Medications. Every single prescription medication must be in your carry-on. Showing up at your destination without essential medicine is a genuine emergency. Irreplaceables. Sentimental items, family photos, that one-of-a-kind work presentation. If you can't live without it, don't check it. The big one. Lithium-ion batteries. This isn't a tip, it's a critical safety law. Spare lithium-ion batteries, like the ones in power banks and spare camera batteries, are strictly forbidden in checked luggage. They pose a massive fire risk because they can overheat and spontaneously combust. A fire in the cargo hold is a catastrophe. These must be in your carry-on where a fire can be dealt with quickly. Tip 6. Pack like a pro. Protect your stuff from the inside. How you pack is just as important as what you pack. Use packing cubes. These organizers aren't just for neat freaks. They keep you organized, save space, and add a layer of security. It's much harder for a thief to quickly rifle through neatly packed cubes. Plus, if a bottle of shampoo explodes, the mess is contained. Protect your liquids. Put all toiletries in a sealed, waterproof bag. Pro tip, unscrew the cap, put a small piece of plastic wrap over the opening, and then screw the cap back on. No more leaks. Cushion fragile things. If you absolutely must check something fragile, wrap it in soft clothes and bury it deep in the center of your suitcase, cushioned on all sides. Don't overpack. An overstuffed bag puts immense strain on zippers and seams, making them way more likely to burst open during the chaos. Tip 7. The power of a picture. Document everything. This is a simple 2-minute task that can save you a world of pain. Before you lock your suitcase, take a quick photo of the contents laid out. Then, snap a picture of the closed and locked bag from a few different angles. If your bag gets lost or damaged, these photos are your golden ticket. They become undeniable proof for your claim with the airline or your travel insurance. You go from, "I think I had a blue jacket in there," to, "Here is photographic evidence of exactly what you lost." Tip 8. Know your rights and the airline's dirty little secrets. When things go wrong, knowledge is power. Airlines are required to compensate you if they mess up, but they have liability limits. For U.S. domestic flights, the maximum liability is around $3,800 per passenger. For most international flights, it falls under the Montreal Convention, and the limit is much lower, around $1,700 US. Airlines aren't just going to hand you this money. You have to be proactive and file a claim, fast. For damaged bags, most airlines give you just 24 hours to file a report for domestic flights and only 7 days for international trips. For delayed bags, you are entitled to be reimbursed for reasonable, essential purchases like toiletries and a clean shirt. Keep every single receipt. Also, check the benefits of the credit card you use to book your flight. Many travel cards have their own, often better baggage insurance that can cover what the airline won't. Okay, deep breath. Even with perfect prep, disasters happen. If you're at the carousel and your bag is missing or looks like it went 12 rounds with a concrete mixer, here's your immediate game plan. Step 1. Do not leave the airport. Do not go to your hotel. Do not pass go. March directly to your airline's baggage service office, usually right by the carousels. Step 2. File a Property Irregularity Report, PIR. This is the official document. Get a copy of it and, most importantly, a file reference number. That number is your key to everything. Without it, it's like it never happened. Step 3. Be specific and show your proof. Give them a crystal clear description of your bag. This is where that photo you took is a lifesaver. If you have a tracker, show them the location on your phone. Step 4. For delayed bags, talk reimbursement. Ask about their policy for buying essential items. Try to get the details in writing, and again, save every single receipt. Step 5. Be the squeaky wheel. Call them. Follow up online. Reference your file number every time. Be polite, but be persistent. Your bag is one of thousands they're dealing with. It's on you to make sure yours stays a priority. Traveling should be about adventure, not anxiety. And while you can't control every single thing that happens to your bag, you can absolutely take back a massive amount of control. By choosing the right gear, packing smart, using tech, and knowing your rights, you stop being a hopeful passenger and become a prepared, confident traveler. We've all got baggage horror stories, and I want to hear yours. Share your experience and any tips you've learned in the comments below. Let's help each other become a community of smarter travelers. And if you found this guide useful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of travel. The next time you're at that check-in counter, you can hand over your bag not with a knot in your stomach, but with the cool confidence that you've done everything in your power to protect it. Travel safe and travel smart.